House Speaker Pelosi has faced really heavy criticism for holding up the articles of impeachment. The Speaker defending her decision to delay over the weekend. Watch this.
Why not wait for the courts to rule?
Well, because it'll be how long do the courts take? We have confidence in our case that it is impeachable, and this president is impeached for life, regardless of any gamesmanship on the part of Mitch McConnell.
Well, look who's with us now. Robert Ray, former Whitewater Independent Counsel. Seems to me, Robert, if I can make the judgment, Speaker Pelosi caved.
Well, look who's playing games. I mean, this has been a 4-week delay now as of Wednesday when the articles are likely to come over. And what did she get for all of this? She didn't get anything from Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell said, you're not going to get a sneak peek at the Senate resolution that will be the rules of the road in the Senate. You're not going to get a prior commitment with regard to witnesses. And all during this 4-week delay, the House of Representatives did nothing. They didn't subpoena any further testimony from, including, among others, Mr. Bolton. They didn't further litigate with regard to issues that they could have litigated. And it's not as if courts don't know how to do pressing matters under emergency applications or writs of mandamus in order to get answers. So they deferred on that, and they now are trying to attempt to blame the United States Senate and Mitch McConnell for the last remaining argument they can make, which is that the process isn't fair, and it's a terrible thing that we're going forward here, and if the president chooses to go forward in this way, it amounts to a cover-up.
I would suggest that that is a political bust.
I think that's right. I mean, I don't think the American people are going to buy that argument. Now, look, we're going to have a process here, and we're pretty soon going to be in that process, I imagine as soon as Wednesday or Thursday of this week, and then we'll see.
This week?
Yes.
When does the trial likely start?
I think the trial will probably, I think the procedural things that need to be accomplished, which is the formal presentation of the articles, the president's answer, the appointment of the impeachment managers, the assembling of the president's defense team, all of that's likely to happen this week. I think the major festivities, if you will happen the day after the Martin Luther King holiday, which will be on Tuesday next week.
Which means that those senators who are involved in running for the presidency...
They're going to be tied up.
They're tied up.
They will be on the floor of the Senate, and they will be gagged, meaning they don't have a speaking role in this process. They don't even really have a role until they're able to submit questions. So they are tied to the Senate until the Senate trial resolves itself.
And there's absolutely no way, in your opinion, that this president will be removed from office following the Senate trial?
It's not going to happen, and I think although there may not be at this point the votes to actually dismiss this outright, I think you can look for summary proceedings in the United States Senate without witnesses to resolve this, and I believe that Mitch McConnell has the votes to do that.
And it'll be done. All right.
Yes.
Robert Ray, I'm sorry it was so short. Big news day. Thanks for joining us.
And hopefully before the State of the Union addresses, which is what I hope, and I think that's in the country's interest.
Absolutely it is. Robert, thank you, sir.
Thanks very much, Stu.
Thank you.